Awesome. All right, we're going to start this interview. This is Ryan Faya with Dodgers 2080, and I'm here with Dodgers prospect Gavin Stone. So how are you feeling after your debut the other day? You did pretty good. We went 3 innings, and you pulled in 6 strikeouts.
Felt pretty good. Obviously, we've been waiting a long time for baseball to come back, so it's just good to get on the mound, regardless of the outcome. It was good to get back on the mound and feel what a game felt like again.
Nice. So how are you feeling with your new organization? You know, the Dodgers are one of the premier teams in all of sports. How does it feel being drafted by them?
Oh, amazing. I couldn't think of a better organization to play for. They do things right, and I like everything that their program entails, and so I'm enjoying myself, and I feel like it's going to be a great summer.
Nice, that's good to hear, man. And you're just right out of the NCAA, and about that, you had a no-hitter in college. I wanted to ask you what it was like throwing that game, like what's going through your head in like the last third of a no-hitter.
Oh, it was fun. I didn't even realize I had a no-hitter until about the 6th. But we were only up 2-0, or at the time we were only up 1-0. So I was just trying to get the win, and so I wasn't even paying attention to the no hits. But in the last inning, that anxiety crept in, and I started getting excited. But it was fun to enjoy that moment with a bunch of old teammates and good friends that I had back in college.
Nice. How did you guys end up celebrating that one?
Oh, well, we had a game the next day, so we didn't do too much, but we just hung out and enjoyed it for a little bit, and then moved on to the next day.
Nice, man. So I was curious to know, on the mound, what are you feeling most comfortable with in terms of your pitches, and what do you see yourself needing to develop in 2021?
I feel comfortable with all my pitches for the most part. I've been working hard on my changeup, and I guess tinkering with my slider a little bit just to see different movements of it and different counts and stuff. But I feel pretty comfortable with my pitches. Changeup's definitely a developmental pitch, but it's coming along nicely, and gotten a lot of swings and misses on it in spring training, and so I'm excited to use it in the games.
Nice. And speaking of those swings and misses, what are you doing on the mound to really gear these hitters up to get struck out?
Just attacking hitters. That's what I think a appropriate mentality should be as a pitcher, is just to attack hitters. If they beat you, they beat you. If they don't, then they don't. You move on to the next hitter, and you eventually string along enough outs to get the win. And so that's just my mentality up there, just attack hitters and let the outcome be what the outcome is.
Yeah, and speaking of stringing along outs, I know that there are some people that say you're going to be a starter. There's some people that say you project to be a reliever. But right now, what do you see yourself trending towards?
You know what? I did both in college. My sophomore year, I was our closer, and the junior year, I was our Friday night starter. So I'm pretty comfortable in both roles. I have no preference. Obviously, on the back end is a lot more, what word am I looking for? Hyped up, I guess. You feel a little bit more jittery, but starting's fun just to go 6 innings and pitch more. But I like coming to the back end too, so it doesn't matter to me.
Awesome, man. I just have a couple more questions. I was curious about what your regimen was during the 2020 season. I know it was kind of iffy getting consistent playing time in baseball in general with the whole COVID lockdown. So what are you up to with your new routine?
So whenever college broke, I just went back home. Whenever they canceled the college season, I moved back home and then started training with my high school trainer over the summer, all summer. And then when fall came, I moved back to Conway and started training at UCA again. So I got pretty good work in. I was lucky enough to have the facilities that met the requirements that I needed to, get the appropriate work in. So I'm very thankful for that. And that was basically it. That's what I did in the off season.
Was there anything specific in 2020 you were working towards in terms of your development, or was it just general keeping yourself strong?
Generally just keeping myself strong and fit and athletic. Obviously, change up. I worked hard and hard on my changeup all off season. So, but other than that, just generally getting stronger and staying athletic, staying mobile. And I mean, we didn't even know that we were going to spring training 2 weeks before March 28th. So, it was just a situation where you had to stay athletic because you never knew whenever you were going to leave. So.
Yeah, that's real interesting. That's real cool, man. I just have one more question. I'm just curious, there's been a lot going on, the 2020 season kind of getting all funky, and now with you guys kind of having to jumpstart yourself for the 2021 minor league season, what are your immediate development goals? What are you trying to really refine this year?
I think strikes, you can never work too much on throwing strikes. That's what I pride myself on, is just low walks and a lot of strikes, a lot of pounding in the zone. So just having that mentality is the mentality that I'll have throughout the season. Good or bad, it won't change. But developmentally, just getting guys out with that changeup, showing them the slider, getting them to the bottom of the slider. But just having fun. I mean, baseball's a game of fun, so really just having fun